First up, we have Emma. I know I have watched... I've watched them before. It was a long time ago because you kind of ghosted for a while. I don't know if you're in the chat, Emma. I know you were kind of debating it. So I honestly don't know what your gameplay is like anymore, if it's changed, because it's just been a while since you've been on here. That's about the only time that I'm watching these as well. So you did say that you're a bit trigger happy. So with that said, I'm definitely hoping you're not going to be tossing out too many clay pigeons, but that's like, my mind's going to immediately go to that. Like, that's when you say you're trigger happy, you throw out too many clay pigeons. So let's see what happens. We'll see if big saddle or not. And I think we only have a single game. Let me just double check in the critique cabin. She made her post. Or their post. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, they do have a couple. So something I should mention immediately, which might be a little bit hard to do with the way that Twitch VODs work. Let me see, can I do this? We're not doing that. I just hit like the period because that actually just made it go faster. So we'll just have to do strategic pauses here. So basically, one thing that I do want to mention right here, at least when you start off against Yoshi, generally speaking, I would always just go off with like launching a can. Gum is not the worst thing in the world, but Egg is just able to get through that. But, you know, definitely, even though you can get hit with an egg, it's not like Yoshi's really going to get anything with it up at the beginning. So I would still recommend going for a projectile at first. Though you did have more of enough time to react with the shield after that gunman. Okay, so once again, it's going to be a little bit hard to name some things, but we'll pause right here. So there was one part where I think you hit Yoshi with a dash attack, and Yoshi was just right over here, and then you immediately went to go fair here. So something you need to remember, it was a pretty easy way to visualize it, is so you were like about here, and Yoshi was just like right about here where Duck Hunt is, or closer to the stage. If you're aiming for where they are in the moment that you hit that jump, you're gonna miss. They're already gonna be away from there. You have to go for the areas that you think they're gonna go to. So in this case, with Yoshi being right here, realistically, Yoshi's either gonna go to the center stage, so try to go high, or they're gonna try to go down to the ledge here to just kind of like refresh them and then just give them a different chance to get up. And since Yoshi has double jump armor, doing that, drop down double jump armor through everything, wouldn't really be too weird of an option to do. Yeah, send it to me next time. We kind of have a full queue, so I won't be able to go over it this one. So definitely always think about where the opponent's going to be. So in this case, as Duck Hunt, it would have been better to keep center stage and then like throw out a can to cover this. So if they decide to go high, you could ping it more to cover that option off, and then you could cover top platform with Duck Hunt, the back one with him, Duck Hunt as well. And then if they went low, you could cover that with Duck Hunt, and then just keep the can up here to just cover any aerial approach. Now that was a mistake. So you could have let that can drop down, and then that way you could just ping it off the wall, so that way you can just keep this area covered longer and then just like mess with Yoshi more. So definitely better to get Duck Hunt back to center stage so you can just control this area and then just like can do all the talking off stage. Because once you make can like really, really heavy, it'll just drop off the entire stage and then just refresh really fast. So that would have been the better thing to do. Man, this guy's just getting up and leaving. Good air dodge there. SD from Yoshi. Yeah, a little bit late on the clay pigeon. If you did it as you were falling, that would have been a decent thing to go for to punish a smash attack. Good parry. Yeah, keeping it simple and safe. That always gets me off guard. Is that Yoshi could just drop through the platform with down B? Like I never expect it because I don't think he could do that in any of the other games. Yeah, always be careful with your clay pigeons. Oh, that's never fun. It's not fun to fight your router. Yeah, so like that's the thing with going for clay pigeon. It is a high risk, high reward thing. You got really lucky with that timing because like Yoshi could have easily gone past you around there. And yeah, don't just go for those big attacks. Good catch there. But yeah, like right now you're just going for way too many high commitment options. Like you're going for nonstop smash attacks, nonstop clay pigeons. Learn to use your tilts and especially your aerials, because like you're just ignoring like the entirety of playing what neutral game is. I have no idea why you thought he was going to be behind you. That works. At least there you were able to cover the options that clay pigeon wasn't, so it wasn't too bad there. Actually, that's a really good option to do out of parry. That was a safe pigeon, but throwing out a cannon would just be a lot more effective. Like, one thing I noticed that you don't do is, like, you don't even bother to throw out can, which is a huge mistake, and he was just being very done with that. Congo line of power outages? That's rough. I mean, I have seen a lot of, like, really, really heavy storms here, so definitely something that's not good. So Merc, if you ever can't record them, just save your replays, and then you can just upload it to, like, the Smash Network, and then we can see it there. It was a pretty big pog there. Oh, that is a full arena. And imagine you're thinking you're going to play a Joker, and then you just get Duck Hunt. Yeah, kind of lucky to be here. I'm not so lucky with the way that everything's opening up. Okay, so Duck Hunt Robin. I just realized I didn't say much about the Yoshi matchup. But the Yoshi matchup, basically, you just do your best to outrange him. And then just pester him with projectiles. There's not too much Yoshi can do. Robin... so Clay Pigeon's really good with dealing with Arc Fire, just because if you do smash Clay Pigeon, it can go through the flames and not break. And it's really easy for Duck Hunt to just jump over Arc Fire and punish Robin. Like, we're quick enough that we can do that, and we have enough range that it's not too hard to do. The biggest thing with Robin is that you have to look out for Thoron and Arc Thunder. Because Arc Thunder, I think the final hit hits through the gunman and like catches Duck Hunt. So that's one thing you have to be careful of. So if you have to fight Arc Thunder, make sure you do Wave Bounce Gunman. So that way you just go away from the opponent and they can't hit you. Thoron will just tear through everything. So if you press a button and you're like at 70% at the ledge, they can just immediately kill you. So you always got to have that on mind. And then you also have to play them like they're a... you also have to remember they're a sword character, especially when they have Levin Sword out. So you can't really challenge that. Like, they could just flat out kill you really easily. But other than that, mobility sucks. Recovery is very easy to intercept. So what you want to do is you want to be between Robin and the stage. And then, like, just kind of hit them with an attack. That's the best way to think about it. Don't try to aim for the Robin. Aim for the path that they're going in. And then you'll find pretty good success with edge guarding them. So then outside of that, that's mostly it. Just stick to your usual stuff. Shielding in front of Gunman's very good in this matchup because like if they're falling down with a Thunder or if they're doing like Arc Fire or something like that, the Gunman will just be able to just go right through it and just hit them. So do keep that in mind. So let's see what happens. Remember, if you land a weak fair, that leads into a guaranteed grab, but that roll might have been a weird buffer from online. Just hold shield. Not sure. So something that I should point out there. So you went there and you threw out can. And I don't know why you would go back and go for Clay Pigeon. Because like I don't see any realistic way that would like add any benefit to what you're doing there. Because it's like, you know, you're planning for them to get hit by can. And if they avoided that, it's not like they're going to stay behind can. They're going to get in front of it. And it's like at that point, your Clay Pigeon's already past them. So you have to really think about more about your placement there. So like can there, and then you just cover the rest with Duck Hunt in that instance, and you would have had a much better coverage there. See, Robin was right there, and you decided to still throw out a hitbox there, even though no matter what, they guaranteed could not be there anymore after you toss them there. You have to think about, are they going to jump, or are they going to go to the ledge, or are you going to just try to cover both options with a can? Always got to be thinking about that with Duck Hunt. See, that's like the easy way to punish Arc Fire. See, again, like you covered where they are. So, let's see. Because I really want to point out like this whole like trajectory thing. So, yeah, that's just a guaranteed combo. In an instance like that, you know, I would have thought that would have killed, but like just going for like a nair, That should have been a guaranteed kill since you were at the ledge. Probably was a can. Actually, like, there was actually a perfect instance of that. There is no way Adair was going to connect in that scenario. Yeah, you have to wait for the fire to land first. So if the fire hits the clay pigeon, then it'll break. You could have definitely done like a double clay pigeon combo there. I like the bear use there because the dare would have been a lot riskier to go for. Yeah, no reason to go for that there. Good use of up B. You could just air dodge around that though. You definitely don't get anything off that down air. The press button is way too early. Way too early. Oh, we're panicking. Yeah, see, like that case, like there was zero need to go for that F smash. Yeah, you also got to be watching how you're jumping in when they got their thunders charged. Now we got Thoron charged, so yeah, they were super slow on that. Good that you got that back air in there. Good that you covered that with fair. And you just want nothing but to dunk them. Okay, yeah. Yeah, duck up being short has privileges like that. Yeah. It's funny, so it was like, at first you have that issue of not, like, fighting the trajectory, but then, like, after the, I wanted to point it out, you stopped doing that. So let's see if the next ones do that. Oh, what's up, Donuts? It's rare that you're able to join me for one of these. Fortunately, we don't got any plant action, but we will get some hot rule action later, because I'm going to be looking at that one VOD of Kirby Kid playing 8.0 K rule in at the very end of the stream. So that should be really fun. And he did it offline too, so that adds even more to it. Yeah, PR is pretty bad. That's definitely true. Well, actually, generally speaking, they happen like an hour earlier. Gotcha, yeah. Just wake up to a Wang stream. Okay, Bowser, you guys know the drill. Just stay away. Don't approach him. Do nothing but like hurl projectiles at him and you'll be okay. Oh, you did everything but that. Oh no. Okay, we got one. Nice. So with the heavies, all you do is you do grounded clay pigeon from like 0 to 60%. Like you don't even jump. It's really easy to get. Don't do that. Caught his jump. Okay, at least you went for the down air. You got to make sure you hit your can when you go for that. Good air dodge. I'm not sure if Bowser can tough guy through like the hits of our smash attacks. I don't think he can, but you do got to be careful about that. But yeah, just stop running into Bowser for the love of God. See, like that's a decent setup there, but like the can kind of prevented the kill, and you didn't provide any additional pressure to make it so that, yeah, like you're not planning to intercept this Bowser at all. You're just kind of chucking and hoping. Yeah, I think at this point. Yeah, see, like that was a very easy punish because he gets extra hits done from the gunman as well, so you could just ran up and up smashed him. And see, this is how you die to Bowser, is you just kind of throw out a lot of really easy moves to punish, and you don't even, like, remotely think about your safety. Because, like, you could be absurdly safe against Bowser. Like, Bowser realistically should have just no way to get in against you. You went too far in. Can recovery? No. Yeah, you can't just jump and can like that. You have to position your can a lot smarter. You had like 3 up airs guaranteed right there. You stopped your clay pigeon combos. I don't know why you went for that. Funny thing is, I think if he grabbed you with side B there, I think your clay pigeon would have missed. And that's the thing. It's like you're not trying to play shield at all. Like, Bowser doesn't do well against shields outside of, like, you know, the fact that he has a really good command grab. Oh, man, that low profile helped you so much there. Don't jump. No. Oh, okay, good. He messed up. If there's one thing you don't do, it is land on top of Bowser. Like, literally, just stay away from him. You need to work on that grounded clay pigeon. Because, like, like, literally, you just kind of stand in place and do it. You barely move forward when you do it. Yeah. He actually could have made that one back. But he didn't believe. He can, but it's, like, out of... Like, the only way that he can break a fresh shield from the air is if he goes for down B. And that's kind of it. Like, outside of that, you have to look out for down B and side B. And it's like, you kind of know when he's going for one or the other. Because side B has to be right next to you. Down B, he's going to do it from high above. So you got time to react to it. Like, if you see down B, all you have to do is, like, spot dodge, let go, or roll, and you'll be okay. I got Yoshi again. All right. Once again, when you're fighting Yoshi, just keep your distance, check your projectiles. Play good with that. Oh, please share. But I'll have to look after this is done. You see, do not just chuck out smash attacks whenever you're fighting a Yoshi. Yoshi's gonna be able to avoid them unless, like, this Yoshi just has, like, no social awareness. Yeah, like, this Yoshi's just pressing, like, non-stop buttons. Yoshi's never gonna be on the ground, so, like, going for F smash is very, very not good. Okay, good recovery there. Oh, okay. I actually liked you with mixing up with the can at the end. So I just gave you a really good neutral advantage there. But see, that's why you don't go for Clay Pigeon. Yoshi could just jump and avoid the whole thing. You messed up your dash, but you could have gotten a Clay Pigeon combo off of that. Messed up your jump. Realistically, if you were on point there, you could have killed Yoshi. Oh, up smash. That was kind of weird. Because it didn't look like you were going for, like, the read of him not jumping. Oh, no, that was the back air. A little sad because, like, you had another way to kill him. Oh, you actually landed that. I'm not going to lie, Emma. That was the weirdest sequence I think I've ever seen that worked. But, you know, that Yoshi's not paying attention now. Oh, boy. Yeah, that Yoshi's not paying attention now. They recover. That's a clay pigeon. We're going for a down air. Ooh, that was kind of sweet. Yeah, just shield can. There we go. That was actually one of the most hilarious clay pitches. Oh, no! Aw. I mean, you're in a really good position. No, yeah, do not jump. So, one thing that Yoshi does... Right, let me get you to the ledge first. Okay, perfect. So one thing that Yoshi does... Okay, this is a much better position. If Yoshi down tilts you right here, all they are looking for you is to jump right here because they jump in forward air. So then you get hit by a spike and you don't have your jump. And most of the time, that will just straight up kill you. So always be aware for that. No matter what character you're playing, like, that's just a guaranteed death sentence. Just don't jump. Just wait. And you'll live. That was an unfortunate non-explosion. That was a really good idea to place Pigeon, it's just you didn't detonate it. If you detonated it, you would have covered so much of their recovery. Like, honestly, watching how reckless you are with Pigeon is actually showing some really good situations to use it in. Okay, there you had the kill. You just had to jump it up air. Yeah, you really don't want to use up smash as an anti-air. It's just not reliable. Oof, you can detect that. Yeah, bad DI on that. Okay, her arms linger when she rolls or jumps from the ledge. As a hurt box. Oh, wow, that sucks. Replays not being saved. So you need to delete all your replays if your replay queue is full, and then once you delete them all, then you should be able to do it. Because like when you upgrade it to patch 8.0, you need to delete them all. Normally there's an option just to delete every single one that's outdated, and then if they didn't do that, that means there was a glitch when they updated it. Yeah, no, you're just being way too reckless with everything. Oh, that's terrible. But yeah, like I would say, like if you're fighting like anybody that knows how to, has like 2 cents of awareness of how to play Smash Brothers, I feel like a lot of your options would just get eaten alive. But like everybody just knows how to mash their face on buttons. Like I don't think I've ever seen a Pichu just go for like raw thunder on the top, unless it's like your best friend that can beat everybody in Smash Bros is just doing it. Oh boy. I have no idea what that double jump fair was for. Because, like, you were right in front of the Pichu, but then you decided to avoid him and attack. Oh my god, he's raw thundering here. What are we doing? It's like, so what, the one thing that's like single-handedly carrying you through all of this is that you have an idea about spacing and you understand combos. And I feel like that's just giving you such a big advantage over like every single person that you're fighting right now. There's no option to delete them all? That's weird. Normally it's like when you delete one, it'll delete the rest. Like it's not an option on the menu. It's just something that's there. Yeah, I can't even tell you how to fight the Pikachu matchup off of this, because like he's doing absolutely nothing that Pichus do. That was hard to point out. Definitely don't do back throw. Forward throw would have linked into a forward air at that point. I have no idea why you dash attacked there. Okay. I do not know why you drop down. When you get a ledge trump, you just kind of like drop. You just kind of do like ledge drop back air or something like that. I do not know why you're not trying to just hit him with up airs. Like, you had so many opportunities just to do, like, some type of anti-air, and you decided to spam down smash after they spammed their smash attack right above you. I'm not sure what that up smash was for. They did a skull bash. They cannot move from that position for a very long time. Also, that's like the other thing too is like you're not watching your opponent at all. Like if you were just like paying like 2 seconds of attention to them, like you would just like you would immediately recognize a better option to go for. There we go. From your computer? Oh, I thought you were talking about on your Switch. Okay, well, that's a different story. Yeah, your computer can't do that. You just have to, like, select the ball manually. That's all you can really do. Honestly, though, I'm kind of impressed that we're running the arena this long. That's a decent amount. How many people are there? There are 8? I didn't know you could do 8. God, so many. Just imagine waiting in an 8-man rotation online. That's gonna be me. And what are we getting? We are getting a Ken. Okay. Same idea as Bowser. Just run away. Run away and check projectiles. That's all we're doing. I know I briefly talked about this in one of the last critique streams I did. And the other thing, too, is like all of our projectiles do multi-hit, so you never have to worry about focus attack. Except for like Gunman, obviously. But like up air will do multi-hit. Can is a multi-hit. Clay Pigeon's a multi-hit. Like you legitimately never have to worry about a focus attack doing anything to you. Ooh, yeah, weren't paying attention to where they were landing, so you could just grab right in front of you. Again, like your issue, you're not setting up cans at all. Like you use Clay Pigeon like you should be using can. It's very that was the most counterproductive thing I've ever seen. Like that one, like For all the times that you throw out Clay Pigeon, the one time where it made the most sense to throw out Clay Pigeon, you decided not to do. Honestly, I'm kind of flabbergasted by that. Like, you could have Clay Pigeon up there and he would have died. But you decided to go for grab. Okay, up air. We messed up a little bit on the timing. What? That was weird. Okay. Hold up. Okay. So, Donuts, I'm really happy that you're in here, because I feel like out of anybody that could explain this, you could. So, check this out. Fair. And then Ken jab that way. For some reason, like that auto turnaround system that the Shotos had, told him that duck cut was on the other side. That's really strange. And it's not like he did like sure you can add a shield or something like that. That was just a straight up shield drop jab. Is it like as long as like the hurt box is on the other side at any point it'll do that? Because like for us the duck is a hurt box. So that's the case. That means we might be able to mess with the Shotos and Terry that way. That would also be funny. Yeah, like that honestly doesn't really make sense. That's something, like honestly, if I go, from what the Shotos say a lot, his auto turnaround has proxy detection, it's buggy. Okay. So honestly, duck hunt players, if you shouldn't struggle with this matchup, but if you do, that might be something worth labbing out. Check to see how they turn around when you fair them like right up close. That would have been my guess, yeah. Because if that's the case, and we can mess that up, like you do that and they just Shoryuken the wrong way, oh man, that's easy money right there. So okay, something to keep in mind. Yeah, no reason to directional air dodge there. Like make sure you can neutral air dodge. He has invincibility, don't do that. I still don't know why you just refuse to use can. Like, you really need to consider why you're using each one of these projectiles, and I guarantee you, the reason why you want to throw out Clay Pigeon, Can will do so much better in all those scenarios. Not sure what that was, but you clearly guessed the wrong option at the very least. That was just unfortunate. Environmental collisions, okay. Again, okay, at least you were able to respond to that. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, keep it. Learn how they interact off of Can. So if you use Can more, you'll be able to understand that. You had enough time to throw out a Nair, I believe. Yeah, always remember, like, if you're in a frame trap scenario, Nair should be your go-to option, because that is the quickest aerial that we have, and it just kind of hits around you. Yeah, don't do options like that. Add a shield against the Shoto. Oh my god, you could have done so many different things there. That you decided to let go shield. Oh god, please don't put yourself in those areas where you can just die. Yeah, no, you missed your dash there. That was a good sequence. There we go. That was a good edge guard. All right. Do they have any Z-axis shenanigans? I'm not sure. Personally, I don't know that. Okay, well, we'll keep this going as long as Emma's keeping it in there. I think, so if they beat TJ, that means they went through the entire group that's in this arena. So I don't know if it's going to be a Little Mac, but if it is, Little Mac's their last hope. We'll see. So if I had to make any guess, the way that you're playing, a Little Mac would be really good against you, but we'll see. Because like, there's always a chance that he's going to run into every single Clay Pigeon as well. Oh god. I'm terrified. I feel like a spamming little Max can be the one to get DU in at this point. Nah, he's too late. Okay, it's good that you're doing the smash input, because like the smash input does deny him from just like approaching. Oh, that was a good catch. And that should do it. Okay. Yeah, you don't bait. So to like avoid Little Mac, you just avoid him. Just jump, go in the air, go on the platforms. Don't think about challenging him on the ground. Yeah. Yeah, this Little Mac doesn't like to jump either. Oh yeah, he can do that. Lucky that you got hit by the can there. You actually had more than enough time to just like kill him with an up smash, but got you better there. Ah, okay, yeah. You have to just plan your spacing a little bit better over there. Yeah, that definitely you don't want to go for Gunman. Like if like the Little Mac understands like timings of everything, all he had to do is just like run in and punish you there. But yeah, he can't make that back. Just spot dodge. Yeah, down throw F smash is just not a good option. Like F throw dash attack, that would have put him on that platform, and then you could have just like edge guarded him from there. Oh, please do not just down air to the ground. That does not lead to anything true. He can't counter through Clay Pigeon. Oh, that's depressing. Yeah, I was about to say he can swing and miss there. Ooh, got you there. To try and turn can against Duck Hunt? Yeah, definitely. Basically, against like a lot of lower level Duck Hunts, that'll work out really well. But then you get to like a position where it's like they kind of play mind games with you on if they want that to hit you or not. So it's all about like what level that you're on against him. Oh. Oh, he's at 210%. That's impressive for a Little Mac. Just play safe with Cad. That's really all you need to do. Oh, you don't need to run into him. I promise you. If you wanted to camp him out for like 5 minutes on the platforms, you could easily do that. So at my level... So at your level, like definitely like learn how to do it. Like definitely just practice it. That's the thing that you want to do. Like learn how your moves interact with Can so you can figure out like the times that it's good to do it when it's not. Like that's something you're only going to get with experience. So just practice doing it when you're playing the matchup. All right, well, good for you on keeping yourself down there. We'll see how okay, so Robin. All right. Let's see how they hold him down. I honestly haven't been paying attention to like what the Twitch chat is saying too in this video, because I have a feeling like they're just getting really salty. All right, after this one, we'll cut it off. Win or lose. Yeah, so see there, like you kind of threw out that pivot grab when you weren't even remotely close to them, so I'm not really sure what your reasoning was behind it. Again, see, like that's kind of the issue with going like those high commitment moves. You could have gotten a full punish there, but you deciding to go for the hard read with the smash attack costs you everything. So, you know, that's a good setup there. Yeah, unfortunately, you messed up your timing a little bit on that camping. Now that was a time to throw out a Clay Pigeon. That was a time to definitely like get your back ready for a back air. Oh, lost spaghetti. I should be dead? Nah. Okay. Yeah, true. You missed your back air. You always got to make sure you're tipping for the ends too. Also, you never use... I don't know why you went for a down air there, because you get killed with like back air or an air very easily. Also, that like reverses your can shot too, so you could have easily used that to just like kind of force a... what is it? Like a stage tech miss. Or stage spike. Oof. And at this point, Clay Pigeon's useless. It's only going to do damage. It's not going to lead to any true follow-ups anymore. Like, now you're, like, everything that you're doing with your playstyle is going to be the most counterproductive thing. Like, just focus on safely hitting them with can, or just hit them with an F-tilt. Like, an F-tilt will literally kill them anywhere on stage at this point. Even, like, Gunman has, like, a lot more kill potential than, like, Clay Pigeon does. And now you're not even paying attention to them. Like, you have no idea what they're doing. So, when Thoron happens, if you press a button, you just die when you're, like, at 90%. That's all you gotta tell yourself. You just gotta look out for that. Watch your opponent. Understand what they're doing. Know that everything that you're doing right now is not going to kill them. Like, literally, just do anything else besides what you're doing. Like, you're just spamming so many different options that give you nothing. Oh my god. Just up throw them. Why? You could have killed them with up throw. Oh my god. Forward throw would have killed them. Oh my god. I'm so mad. I am so mad. Okay. Let it be known. Okay, so 4 hours and like I think 8, like 408 solid. That was the absolute worst duck hunt sequence I have ever seen in my entire life. That is the worst played duck hunt stock of all time. I'm sorry, Emma, but you've officially crowned that. What the hell did I witness? Even the stream, like his not my stream. That stream is just bugging out now. That's how appalled it was. I think I'll just have to take my leave after that. This is a good one to end on. Okay, what are we getting? Okay, that was an interesting setup, though. I see again, like, Reckless Clay Pigeon, not going to get you anything. Like, you could set up a gunman and then, like, just, like, place yourself in order to, like, punish all the roll options. And, like, there, you did an up tilt in place when they clearly weren't going to land on top of you. Like, you really need to think about why you're pressing any button. It's like, it's kind of like if a frog like automatically saw a dot and they just automatically threw out their tongue every single time it did it, even though like there's really nothing there. Like that's what it feels like all your responses are, like automatic and like have absolutely no logic behind them. And again, like you're not watching you're not watching what they're doing at all. Like if you were just watching them, you would have seen them automatically buffer Thoron after they threw out that arc fire. And the other thing too is like you're not even turning yourself around to kill them with bear. Okay, now we got the can there. Okay, there we go. Got the edge guard sequence. So okay, that was good that you used can to like body block that. Now they weren't going to land on top of you. Like they already committed to the other direction. You decided to like throw up smash there. Like, this is why you need to like watch your opponent and just like understand what your projectiles are supposed to do. Like you just think like long move hits big things and you just toss it out because you think it's going to cover everything, when it covers like the least amount of options out of like everything that you could be doing, especially with can. Like if you want to cover as much as possible, you throw out can and then you focus on what that's going to hit afterwards and what it's not going to hit. You're done. Wow, they could have just done Thoron. So they kind of spaghetti just as much as you did that first stock. Okay, throw out can. Oh, no, you're not. Please throw out can. Okay, we have something. I actually thought that would knock them out of there. But either way, you could have still been like pummeling that entire time to just add on extra damage. Yeah, you actually took that. You somehow actually took that. I'm flabbergasted. How did you win that? To be honest, I'm really mad that you won that thing. But I think that just adds to the legacy of this. You played the absolute worst stock of Tuck possible. Second wasn't much better. And you somehow were able to pull that back. So props to that, but like, I'm appalled. I'm frankly appalled what I just witnessed there. Like, if every single game I saw after this was just like that, I'd just quit. But yeah, so, real talk, just ban yourself from using Clay Pigeon ever. Just ban yourself from using Clay Pigeon, ban yourself from using smash attacks, and just focus on using your aerials, can, and your tilts. And I guarantee you'll become a significantly better player because of it. And just focus on watching your opponent, and just keep those things in mind, and you're going to be able to cover a lot more, and you're going to be able to do a lot more. Because it's like, you at least have an understanding of spacing. It's just like, obviously your execution's not there. Like, you missed, like, you know how to go for double Clay Pigeons, but you just kind of missed all of those. And like a lot of other things too. But you got to work on execution, focus on your movement, and focus on watching your opponent. Like, definitely you should be at a point where you don't have to be watching your character to know what it's going to do. That's something that you need to like work on. And then after that, like, you know, understand, like, just go back, watch those guides, understand what can is supposed to do. Really understand what can's supposed to do. Because, like, you're using Clay Pigeon like you're supposed to be using can. But Clay Pigeon cannot be a substitute for can. Clay Pigeon is only as a punish. It is not just neutral and coverage options. So, once you get that down, I think you'll be a lot better. Not saying there's no hope for you. I'm still disgusted. But you can definitely do it. You can definitely do it. That's the important thing. You're able to come out on top of that. You can definitely come out on top of this. So, big strokes from Wang.